Hey everyone, my name is Allie and welcome to my channel, and today I'm just going to be doing a super chilled out regular video sitting on my bed with a candle burning in the background and all my cute little things in my background, and I just wanted to like talk about the things that I'm really liking right now and not really do it in a vlog setting. I just kind of wanted to do it in like a little chatty setting, if that makes any sense. I'm also trying out some new lighting, which is really cool, and hopefully that works out. I don't know yet. It looks pretty good from what I'm seeing on the camera, but you know, you never really know, do you? So I do have a ring light. It's like a little like 8-inch one. It's not a huge ring light or anything, but I think that it's really gonna help when I wanna, you know, film in this area rather than with my bookshelf. So recently I've been like watching a lot more TV than I normally do. I don't usually have shows that I just like can marathon through. Typically I'll watch The Office or I'll watch Friends, or you know, I've seen those like a billion times, so I kind of like to stick with the things that I know. I did recently finish Crazy Ex-Girlfriend a few months ago and I loved it. I haven't really found a new TV show. I also really liked One Day at a Time, and thankfully I think that got picked up, so that's really good because it was canceled and then I think someone picked it up. I don't remember what network or anything, but I'm pretty sure that someone picked it up. And then I also really like Anne with an E, so there are a couple of TV shows that I really do like, and most of them are on Netflix, but I haven't really found like any new ones that I'm like, ooh yeah, this is really good. But recently I started watching Stranger Things and I loved it. And I am just about to finish season 1 and I am loving it so much. I did try to watch it a few months ago. I think I watched like the first 4 episodes and I wasn't really into it, I have to admit, but I did kind of like want to give it a chance again, especially since my little brother started watching it and he really liked it. So I'm like, okay, if Joe likes it, then there's probably a good chance that I'm gonna like it. So I wanted to give it another chance and I'm glad that I did because I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, I've been really liking Stranger Things, and I think that my favorite character right now probably has to be, I don't really know. I don't know if I have a favorite character right now. I really don't. I like all the characters pretty equally. I feel like they're all really good characters. I want to say Eleven is one of my favorites. I don't really know. I really don't. It's so hard. I really like Winona Ryder's character. I think her name's Joyce. I really like her. I really like her son. I can't remember his name. Jonathan? Yeah, his name is Jonathan. I really like him as well. I also really like Nancy, and yeah, I feel like there's just a bunch of characters that I'm like really enjoying right now in Stranger Things, and so it's just been really fun to watch. I think the reason that I didn't really like it the first time around was mostly because I expected it to be really scary and it wasn't scary, so I kind of like had that misconception in my head going into it, and then when it wasn't scary and I wasn't scared at all, I was kind of like, ooh, this is not what I wanted, and then I just stopped watching it. And kind of going in with like a fresh perspective and a fresh like set of expectations has really been helpful with me actually enjoying Stranger Things and like really loving it. So I'm glad that like that's kind of the case now, because I really did want to like it and I wanted to watch it and I wanted to kind of see what all the hype is about, and now I really understand why like people love it. And now it's really making me want to get back into The Devouring Grey. I did start that like a little while ago and I never finished it, and I feel like it'd just be a lot of fun to like read now that I have like Stranger Things in there. And it's also kind of making me want to read The Raven Boys. Like I don't know. I kind of want to read both of those now, and if I should, let me know. I do still have my physical copy of The Raven Boys, and I have listened to more of it on one of my audiobooks. I don't know where I had that audiobook, but it was somewhere and I was listening to it. So, you know, maybe I should read them. I don't know. If you guys like that series, please like tell me why down below, because I really want to like it. And even though I'm not a huge fan of the author, as a person, but I do really want to like that series because I think it'd be something I really enjoy, and like the series seems pretty good, so I'm just like, I need to read it. And if you like The Devouring Grey, let me know and tell me why. Like, I think it's really important for you to tell me why you like these books, because otherwise I'm gonna be like, I don't know what to expect. So let me know. And then I also really got into Love Island, which is kind of like my guilty pleasure watch. I was a little embarrassed starting off like actually watching it and stuff, and like, I don't know. I was just like really embarrassed by it. I don't know why. I always get embarrassed by like kind of like the more trashy shows that I watch. But surprisingly, I really do like it. I wasn't really sure if I was going to enjoy it when I first started it. I had heard of it before because I used to watch a lot of Gabriella Lindley's vlogs and like her videos and stuff, and she loved Love Island. I don't know if she still likes it. I don't know if she still watches it. I haven't really watched any of her vlogs in a really long time, but she was one of like my favorite vloggers back in the day, and she's British. And I love her. I'll link her down below or somewhere. I don't know. I'll link her though. But she is absolutely fabulous. I have like looked at her channel recently and I'm like, ooh, I kind of need to like get back into her videos. But I did hear about Love Island from her channel and I was like, oh, okay. I don't really know what that means, but cool. And then I like just started thinking about it. I don't remember why I wanted to watch Love Island. I really don't remember why, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I think maybe I heard someone talk about it on the timeline. I don't know how or why, because I don't really like follow a lot of British people, and I don't watch a lot of British YouTubers anymore, which is weird because I used to like watch them all the time, but now I don't really do that anymore. I'm kind of getting a little back into it, so, but I don't know, I just like decided, and I'm like, I have Hulu because I have student Spotify, so I get Hulu with that. I think I also get one other thing like Showtime or something like that, but I do get Hulu, so I'm like, you know what, let's start Love Island. Let's watch it, let's give it a shot. You know, I might really like it. I love like reality shows. I'm not a huge fan of dating shows. I don't like The Bachelor. I don't like The Bachelorette. You know, it takes a lot for me to really enjoy a dating show, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Even though I do like reality shows, I'm not a huge fan of dating shows. Love Island season 1, the UK Love Island, I know that they're starting a season here in the United States as well, like for the first time, so that's really cool. I might give that a little watch, I don't know, but I am really loving Love Island. I have watched the entire first season, all like almost 40 episodes. It's so good. I'm like totally hooked. I love Love Island. I love like everyone that's on it. It's just so interesting and so fun and funny, and everyone is just like a total blast. And I don't know, it's just so much fun, but it's a lot of like British stuff, so it's like a little bit of a culture shock, but it's fun, and you know, I think it's a total laugh. And I don't know, I think if you're looking for something just to like watch, just to have a little fun and like give your brain a break, and that's something that you can totally get hooked into, I totally recommend watching Love Island. And I also need to find like some books that are similar to Love Island that have like that sort of dating show or reality show sort of premise. If you have any recommendations for that, no matter how cheesy or trashy or whatever they are, as long as it's not like, I don't know, I mean, I guess if it's like adult romance, that's fine. Like, I mean, I guess I'd prefer adult romance with this, like, but nothing too like smutty. I can do like sort of smut, but not like a lot of smut, you know what I mean? So just like keep that in mind with your recommendations. But anything that has to do with like reality television or dating shows or stuff like that, anything like Love Island-esque, send it my way. Also, I did see the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, twice already. Literally 2 days in a row I saw it, and it's like one of my new favorite movies. I loved it so much. I love Spider-Man. I think he's my favorite superhero like ever. It used to be Iron Man and then a little bit like Captain America for a while, but I'm pretty sure Spider-Man's like my ultimate favorite. Like after having watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I'm just like, I love him. So yeah, I think that Spider-Man is definitely my favorite superhero. I loved Far From Home so much. It was so good. I'm just like blown away at how amazing these Spider-Man movies are. Like, I really liked the Andrew Garfield ones. Those were really good, really well done, a little more gritty than this series. And then I really didn't like the Tobey Maguire one. I tried to watch that like as a teenager and I really hated it. I really did not like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I really didn't like the movies. They're like not very well done. And I can't really like, I guess it's like, I feel like for a lot of people it's like nostalgia based is the reason why they like it. But I wasn't raised on superhero movies. I was raised on Star Wars movies. So I never really saw Tobey Maguire like in his heyday, like in the heyday of him being Spider-Man. So I don't really understand like the hype of him being Spider-Man. Like, but I understand like the hype of Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland. So I think Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man. Like, for a long time it was Andrew Garfield. I love him as Spider-Man. I think he does such an amazing job. And I also love Emma Stone in those movies. Like, Emma Stone, she is so gorgeous. But I really do love Tom Holland. I think he's like the perfect Spider-Man. He's the best one that we've ever had. And I love Zendaya. Like, oh my gosh, literally the first time I saw Far From Home, it was like a pretty empty theater. Like, it was just like me and my brother and then maybe another couple and then another couple of people. Like, it was just like very sparse. But it was still a lot of fun. I think me and my brother were like the loudest people in there. I kind of felt bad, but I was like so loving it and I was like laughing and me and my brother were talking. At least we were like very far in the front. Like, we weren't like anywhere close to anyone else. But oh my gosh, it was so good. And even though I haven't seen any like Marvel movies since like Black Panther, like I haven't seen any of the Avengers movies except for the first one. I haven't really seen a lot of other Marvel movies because I'm just trash. But I really liked Far From Home. And then the second time we saw it, the next day, we had like a really huge group of people, like a huge crowd, and so it was pretty crowded and they loved Zendaya. They were literally laughing at every single thing that she said, and like she had them totally wrapped around her finger. Like, this crowd loved Zendaya. Like, anything she said was the funniest thing anyone's ever heard. She was amazing, and I'm like, yes, these are my people. I love Zendaya, and I don't know, like, they're just so good. They have such great chemistry, and you can really tell that they're close and like that they're friends, and I just love them. Like, oh, I love them so much, and I love her as his like love interest, and they just like give me some feels. Like, I love them so much. So like that's kind of like everything I've really been enjoying, at least like non-bookish wise. I haven't really found any new music recently. I've kind of not really been, oh, that's a lie. I've been into music, but I've mostly been going back to a lot of my old stuff, like my old playlists, and I'm still listening to a lot of ABBA, like Mamma Mia stuff. I'm still listening to the Jonas Brothers' new album, so good. Still listening to You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift and Me by Taylor Swift and Brendan Urie. And I'm just like, I'm so waiting for the Taylor Swift album. I might want to do a video on that when it comes out. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts about the new Taylor Swift album when it comes out, let me know in the comments down below. I guess another favorite has kind of been my hair. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did bleach the ends a little bit, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see very well, like, how it looks. Maybe that might be a little easier. But as you can see, I did dye the ends of my hair. Kind of did a little bit of balayage on myself, and I think it turned out really good. And I also bought a new straightener, so my hair looks so much better when it's straightened, and it's so much softer than it was with my old like $20 dinky little straightener from Marshall's. This one I think is like it's not a high-end one at all. It was $45 regularly at Ulta, but I got it on sale for half off. So I was just like, this is the best. Like, I don't know how this happened. Basically, I left my straightener at my cousin's house and I'm like, oops, I need a straightener. So I went and bought one at Ulta. And it's like such a struggle. Like, right as I was texting my mom, like, oh, they don't have any straighteners here, I look down at the sale section and there's a straightener, and I'm just like, ah, this is amazing. So you know, I was really lucky to find that straightener, and it looks so good. Like, my hair is so good, and it straightens it so fast. Like, I've literally cut my time down, like maybe not half, but at least like a quarter of the time is like cut down. So that's really nice. And also another favorite, obviously, is my water bottle. I bought this from Walmart a few months ago, like definitely a few months ago, as you can see. But this was $10, like I said, and I've just been using it literally every single day. Like, I fill this bottle up, I want to say around like maybe 3 times a day. Sometimes 4, sometimes 2, but like I would say pretty regularly I fill it up like about 3 times a day, and it keeps stuff cold, and even like overnight it'll keep stuff cold. And I only fill it up with water. I don't really want to, like, you know, get it like super gross or anything, but I love it. It's just so cute, and I have like all these stickers on it. There's like a little bit of empty space that I need to fill up, but look at how my cute stickers look. I love it. It's just like my favorite thing. It's my baby. I have so many reusable cups. Well, not so many. I have like 2 for my coffee and stuff, and then I have this one. Or I have 3 for my coffee. I have an orange one, I have a clear one, and then I have the mermaid one that you guys have seen a lot of, and that's another favorite. Another favorite is band tees. I've like bought myself so many band tees recently. This is a Pink Floyd one. It says, I don't know if I can show you guys, let's see. It says The Dark Side of the Moon World Tour. Yeah, I'm really liking my band tees. I think they look really, really good. And it's just kind of been my style, and I just wear my high-waisted black jeans, my band tees, and my Vans basically, or my faux Birkenstocks. And that's just kind of my style recently, which is kind of annoying, but also just really comfortable because it's like, that's just me. I don't know. I love band t-shirts. I love, you know, just this style. It's fun. So those are kind of all my favorites. I really don't know what else to say. I'm really enjoying this like lighting situation. I think it looks really good, and I like that there's like, you don't really get a shadow or anything. It's really nice. So let me know if it looks good, and let me know if you want me to film more over here, because I like this little, like, you know, setup with like my candle burning in the background. You can kind of see my crystals over there. You can see, you know, the picture kind of, and you know, I think it's cute. So let me know if you want me to film more over here, because I would love to. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!